What's going on? Again, this is Tiffany. We're here. We're Stats on Stats podcast, and we're at the BSides in Tampa. And today I am talking with
Kenrick Williams. I'm a security engineer for Publix. Is that it?
I think I'm supposed to ask you about like being somebody who works at Publix. Like, do you get free sandwiches or something?
Yeah, we get free buffet lunch.
Let me get your number. Okay, back to food. Sorry. So how long have you been doing what you do?
I've been in tech for about 4 years now. I've been an engineer for about 1 year. About 1 year and some change now. Started in November 2023. And so yeah, about a year and some change. Yep.
Okay, so engineering is where you started in November. Like, what inspired you to really do that?
What inspired me was basically having the ability to kind of create things from scratch. When I started in tech, that's what I was doing. I wanted to be a game designer, but it was more like a where's the money going? Where's the money going kind of thing. And I love games, but eventually, cybersecurity was seeming like more of the viable option just based on how things were going at the time. And after that, I just love being able to create stuff. And I feel like with computers, you have the ability to do art in a different way. So it's kind of like you have the chance to literally create code and create these ideas from scratch. So it just seemed like a great opportunity to do that.
Great. What are some things that you've created now that you're like you know what to do? What are some things that you actually created yourself?
I've actually created a couple things now where like basically trying to redesign the processes that I'm doing currently, because Publix is a little old school. I'm not going to go into detail.
Don't talk about Publix like that.
They are old school. I'm just going to be they're an old school company, but I like it. That's why people love Publix. But also when it comes to some technology, but it's okay.
Understand.
But it leaves a lot of room for improvement. It leaves a lot of room for development. So I've created things like just automating different processes, making it more efficient. I've made dashboards in the past from my previous roles, just to make things more clean, make it easier for the team to use, things like that.
Yeah, something I got from the military when I was in, because I did, forever in the Army. But something I got from there is like you always want to try to go to a new position and do what you can to make that role or make that position better for the entire team. So I applaud you for finding ways to make the role more efficient. Mm-hmm. And oftentimes with technology in some places, like people don't want to change. So it's also hard to make the technology change. So seeing that gap, on Publix, like what are your next steps? Like what do you want to do or hope to do while you're on this team to progress as a whole team?
What are some ways that I want to progress?
Yeah.
So I want to get more into automation. I want to do more, build more projects. My overall goal is to basically like redesign the entire process that I'm doing to be like even more efficient to the point where it's basically working in itself. Like I want evidence to be automated. I want the way the processes that we currently do, manual steps, I want all that stuff to be automated through the system itself. That way, my teammates, we can just focus more on just actually fixing things and actually getting things done and picking up more projects. So that's pretty much my goal right now, is to just make my job easier as well as whoever comes after me, their job will be easier as well, and they can just focus on what really matters.
Okay, got you. Can you talk about briefly what's a day in the life for you?
I guess get inside, check emails, see what's going on. I can't get into details, but basically just making sure things are up to date on my side. That's my main role, to make sure that things are up to date, make sure I'm pushing out new updates to the company, and that's pretty much the summary of it. Yep.
So basically, if your phone tells you that you are on an old operating system, You're the guy?
Yeah, I'm the guy. Yep.
Okay, got you. All right. One of the things we always love to do is make sure that if you have resources that were helpful for you as you were entering into this role, we try to share that with the people who are watching or listening to our show. So what are some things that you felt like were helpful for you along the way?
That were helpful for me to get into my role?
Yeah.
I personally feel like, for one, my degree, I have a cybersecurity degree at Columbus State University. That was a degree that was more so based around computer science. So I did a lot of coding, I did a lot of programming, building games and stuff like that. And it also had a focus on cybersecurity too. It was like a computer science cybersecurity track. So that really helped me get my feet wet in technology and learning about the different softwares and learning how to bring things together. And I feel like having that coding mindset, like how to bring things together and put things together to make something work, that right there alone is going to bring you really, really far in tech. Because even if you go into like a different software, you're still going to have that mentality to say, okay, they're using this, and that. How can I bring these things together to make this easier for everybody else? And that's what a lot of managers are looking for nowadays. They're looking for somebody who can solve a problem. And so when you go through that with the intention of actually building solutions and figuring things out from scratch, that's what's going to push you far in your career, as well as getting certifications. Don't let anybody, water it down on the importance of that. It's something that does look good on your resume if you have multiple certifications. Also, a degree is a great thing to have as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the main ones for me.
Okay, got you. How does BSides also tie into any of that?
BSides, honestly, this is my first BSides. I came because my team came, and I wanted to learn more about cybersecurity in Tampa, and learn about the different things that are going on, the different organizations that are here. And how does that tie into?
Yeah, tie into like professional growth.
Professional growth. Having the opportunity to networking with different people. A lot of people here are currently in a cybersecurity company and in a tech company. They also have the booths in there where you can learn about the different things that these companies are doing to protect these major companies. Gives you basically an idea of what to look for when you're out in the field, what they're looking for. And it also gives you the opportunity to do like different workshops. They have like a lock picking workshop. They have some hacking, capture the flag workshops too. This gives you an opportunity to get your hands dirty. And for me personally, it helps because it kind of gives me a broader perspective of what is actually going on in the field. Because every company you go to is going to be different. So it's like you never really know what you're going to get yourself into, but having exposure to it is going to help prepare you when you're getting into those different companies. So, yeah. Exposure is the word.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being a part of our mini interviews at the BSides Tampa.
No problem.
Yeah. How do people get in touch with you if they want to ask you more questions?
My Instagram is @thegrand_finale. You can add me on LinkedIn, Kenrick Williams. You should see me. I'm the guy smiling on the. Yeah, you should see me. Kenrick Williams, platform security engineer for Publix.
Perfect. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
No problem at all.